Say to beat boredom, you decide to go watch a movie. You rush to the multiplex to see one of the latest movies. As you walk into the lobby, that buttery popcorn smell hits you. You're ready to treat yourself until you look at the menu. Small for $4.50, medium for $7, and large for $7.50. Wait, if medium is $7 but large is just 50 cents more, not the wrapper, of course. Okay, so 50 cents difference, right? You think you might as well get the large one. Congratulations, you just fell for the decoy pricing effect, and trust me, you're not alone. Decoy pricing, also called the asymmetric dominance effect, is a clever marketing trick used by brands to subtly push you toward a specific purchase. It works by adding a third, less attractive option to make one of the other choices seem like a much better deal. The goal? Make you think you're getting the best value while spending more than you planned. This concept isn't new and has been around for ages, but it was first studied in the 1980s by marketing researchers who found that people behave very predictably when presented with a decoy. If across any product or service, 3 options were to be considered for a purchase, where one was a decoy, people consistently chose the better deal, which was most of the time the more expensive option. That's the decoy effect in action. Now, let's revisit that movie theater popcorn. If you look at it, the medium option only exists to make the large look like a steal. Without the medium option, you'd probably buy the small. $4.50 is already expensive for popcorn, right? But by inserting a medium size at $7, which is just barely cheaper than the large, the theater tricks you into thinking the large is an incredible value. In reality, you just went from spending $4.50 to $7.50, and to put it bluntly, you got played. Apple loves using this trick with iPhone storage options. At first glance, you might think, $799 is cheaper, maybe I'll go with that. I don't need the larger storage option. But then your eyes land on the 256 gigabyte. It's only $100 more and gives you double the storage. The 512 gigabyte feels too pricey, so this newer option feels like the perfect middle ground. This option that Apple introduces, yes, that's the decoy, which is meant to steer you away from the cheapest choice. You just spent an extra $100. Feels like your decision, but the setup, that was all part of the plan. This next one's a classic from the world of publishing. A subscription offer once looked like this. For online, it was $59. Print only was priced at $99, and the print plus online subscription was for $109. At first glance, it seems weird, right? Who would pay $99 for just the print version when you could get both print and online for just $10 more? Nobody picks the middle option. That's the point. It's the decoy. It's there to make the bundle look like a no-brainer. And it works. In one experiment, adding that decoy boosted the number of people picking the $109 bundle from 32% to 84%. That's a huge increase in revenue, just from adding a fake bad deal. So why do companies do this? Simple. It increases sales, drives profits, and influences your decisions without you even realizing it. Here's the sneaky part. Decoy pricing doesn't just make you spend more, it makes you feel smart for doing it. Your brain says, wow, I spotted the best deal. But in reality, you were nudged. And since it feels like your own decision, you rarely second guess it. Now that you know the trick, will you fall for it again? Next time you're shopping, look for the decoy. It's everywhere. In tech, food, entertainment, even online shopping. And if you want to be a smarter shopper, always ask yourself, is this really the best deal, or am I being manipulated? And hey, if you found this helpful, hit like, share, and subscribe for more such interesting concepts. Until next time, stay sharp, stay skeptical, stay savvy,